Mark Thomason runs the Fan in Focus, a small newspaper in the mountain town of Blue Ridge. It's not the kind of job you'd expect might land him in jail.
Shower, sandals, and orange uniform.
Thomason says he and his lawyer were arrested because a Fannin County judge didn't like the questions he was asking. He says it all started last year when he got a tip that officials in a Fannin County courtroom used the N-word to describe a black witness. Using Georgia's open records law, Thomason says he requested the transcript and the audio recording from court. According to Thomason, the transcript shows a judge and a district attorney both using the racial slur.
Several who were present in the courtroom that I'd interviewed alluded to the fact that 2 sheriff deputies also used the word.
But Thomason says the deputy's comments were not reflected in the transcript, so his attorney filed a motion to get the audio. According to Thomason, that request went unanswered, and it led the court reporter to sue him for $1.6 million, claiming defamation for implying her written transcript was inaccurate. Thomason says that lawsuit was later dismissed, and he thought that was the end of it.
So I figured at that point, the story will die, and it is what it is.
But it didn't die. Thomason says the court reporter then wanted him to reimburse her for the legal bills that resulted, more than $16,000. Thomason says he continued to dig and found evidence suggesting those attorneys' fees had already been paid from a taxpayer-funded account managed by Superior Court Judge Brenda Weaver.
It's concerning as a taxpayer here, not just as a journalist.
Thomason filed an open records request with Judge Weaver for copies of the checks, but she refused, saying judges are not subject to the open records law. Next thing he knew, he and his lawyer Russell Stuckey were being arrested for identity fraud, attempt to commit identity fraud, and making a false statement in an open records request.
She felt like Mr. Stuckey and myself would spend money out of the bank account, her operating account, if we had ever gotten that information.
The open records request was nothing out of the ordinary. It was what reporters often do.
And Jerry Weber should know he works with the Georgia First Amendment Foundation.
If you fear that simply requesting information from the government is going to land you in jail, you're not going to request that information. Reporters aren't going to do it, citizens aren't going to do it, and then the government's operating in the dark.
So now Judge Weaver has asked the district attorney to drop the charges against Thomason and Stuckey. After further consideration, the judge says she in no way wants to diminish or infringe upon the First Amendment rights we have under the Constitution of the United States or the Constitution of the state of Georgia. But Thomason points out what he's already had to endure through this process. He claims his paper has lost advertisers. He was jailed and forced to take several drug tests, and his ability to cover other stories on the court beat was limited, all because he says he dared to ask tough questions.
It's okay to hold officials accountable. There's nothing wrong with doing that. That's what we're supposed to do.